welcome to the first ever Mike on the Mike game show. This is going to be such a good time. But first, let me lay down the rules for you. Number one, you got to beat me. You got to beat me, fella. You got to answer these questions correctly. Each question is going to be one singular point just to make it easy. After I lay down the question and all the available answers, we're both going to have 10 seconds to answer correctly. So make sure you're keeping tally. And that's about it for the game. Today's quiz is going to be a 90s quiz. So you got to beat me from the 90s, baby. Good luck. Let's get into our first question. So, appealing to young voters in 1992, then presidential candidate Bill Clinton played what instrument on the Arsenio Hall show? We got drums, tuba, guitar, and saxophone. 10 seconds start now. Alright, all answers in. I got it correct. It was saxophone. Donning black sunglasses, the Arkansas governor Bill Clinton sat in the Arsenio's band and played a rendition of Elvis Presley's Heartbreak Hotel. So I got that one correct. So if you got it correct, oh boy, we're 1-1. Holy hell. So our next question is, a look tried out by millions of people. Which of the following was a widely imitated haircut from the sitcom Friends? We have choices of the Monica, the Rachel, the Joey, the Phoebe. Figure however you say that name. So our 10 seconds starting now. I'm not sure if I actually know this one. I'm going to take a guess. Just off of clues. Ooh, time's up. And I got that one correct too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm beating your ass, alright? We have Jennifer Aniston, who played Rachel Green. It was the Rachel. So if you answered anything else, you are wrong. Jennifer Aniston, who played Rachel Green, did not care for the Rachel, saying it was difficult to maintain and the ugliest haircut I've ever seen. Despite being a 90s cultural phenomenon, Aniston only sported the Rachel for a little more than 2 of Friends' 10 seasons. Holy cow. Yeah, that's a difficult haircut, I will say. So we're going to question number 3. I'm 2 for 2, baby. I'm hype about this, man. Alright, we're going to try and get all 20 if we can. So next question is, despite suffering an assault to her legs just a month before the games, which of these ice skaters took the silver medal in the 1994 Winter Olympics? Oh, no, I'm not going to get this. We have choices of Nancy Kerrigan, Tara Lipinski, Christy Yamaguchi, and Tanya Harding. 10 seconds now. Oh, God. Time's up. Turn the answers in. I got it wrong, man. I'm slacking. So what we got? The correct answer was Nancy Kerrigan, and I picked Christy Yamaguchi. Gotcha. I thought that sounded like a sick ass name. You know what I'm saying? The attack, orchestrated by the husband of rival skater Tanya Harding, left Nancy Kerrigan with a severely bruised knee and quadriceps tendon. Kerrigan also missed the U.S. Figure Skating Championship held that month, but she went on to win the silver medal following the month in Lillehammer, Norway. Oh, wow. So I got that one wrong. Let's go on to the next. Excuse me. 1990, George H.W. Bush declared, "I'm President of the United States, and I'm not going to eat any more what?" Our choices are spinach, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and broccoli. 10 seconds starts now. Time's up. I got it wrong again. It was broccoli. If you chose broccoli, that's the correct answer. I chose Brussels sprouts. I figured he would maybe. I don't know. I don't know what that kind of question is that. During a slow news cycle, the press took notice of President Bush's banishing broccoli from Air Force One. When asked about it, Bush said he never liked the vegetable as a child and certainly wouldn't eat it now, and now that he was leader of the free world. Broccoli vendors reported a 10% spike in sales thanks to the presidential publicity. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Banished broccoli from Air Force One. What the fuck? Alright, well, I got that wrong. If you got it right, congratulations. Asswipe. Alright, next question. Next question is what popular toy was banned from National Security Agency offices for fear that it would be used to eavesdrop? Answers are Tamagotchi, Furby, Tickle Me Elmo, or Beanie Babies. 10 seconds start now. I think I actually know this. Oh, fuck. I knew it. 10 seconds is up. I got it wrong. I knew it. I fucking knew it. So I chose Tickle Me Elmo. That wasn't the correct answer. But I thought that was it because those things were a little weird. And I thought they had like a microphone or something in it. Damn it. It was actually Furby. So if you got that, you're correct. Despite assurances from the president of Tiger Electronics that the talking toy had no recording capability, in 1999, the NSA insisted on a ban anyway, requiring employees to leave their Furbies at home. Yeah, for some reason I thought, because it was the Furby as well, they said that it didn't have any recording capabilities. But I thought the Tickle Me Elmo kind of did too. Damn it. Yeah, I got that one wrong as well. Next question we got. What actor made headlines as the first to receive $20 million for a single role? Choices are Bruce Willis, Will Smith, Jim Carrey, and Tom Hanks. 10 seconds start now. Ten seconds is up. I got it wrong. I was gonna click. The answer is Jim Carrey. I was gonna click Jim Carrey, but I accidentally hovered over Tom Hanks and clicked it. So I got it wrong technically, but I was gonna choose Jim Carrey because I think I've heard of this actually recently. Jim Carrey saw a lot of success in the 90s, starring in hits like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, The Mask, and Batman Forever. Columbia Studios agreed to pay him a record-breaking $20 million to act in 1996. The Cable Guy. Today that is still more or less the standard for many A-list actors. But yeah, I remember hearing about that because it's such a big thing, especially for 1996. Pretty crazy. But yeah, got that wrong technically. God damn. We're going to hit the next question, 90's. One of the longest runs atop the chart. Which of these songs spent 14 weeks at number one on Billboard's Hot 100 in 1996? Mamba number 5 by Lou Bega. Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus. Macarena by Los Del Rio. Or Bop by Hanson. 10 seconds start now. "14 weeks at number one." Answers final. I got it correct. It was Macarena. That song's pretty crazy. It was Macarena. Only 4 songs spent more time at number one on Billboard's Hot 100 chart than the dance song Los Del Rio. Only 4 songs have done it. The song is relatively easy to replicate. Dance took the United States by storm in 1996. The U.S. Olympics, one gymnastics team as well as delegate, and the Democratic National Convention could be seen doing the Macarena. It's a big hit. It's a big hit. It's an easy one. All right, next question. Surpassing Roger Maris' single season record, Mark McGwire and other player. Whoops, let me redo this. Surpassing Roger Maris' single season record, Mark McGwire and what other player each hit more than 62 home runs in 1998? We got Sammy Sosa, Ken Griffey Jr., Cal Ripken Jr., and Barry Bonds. 10 seconds now. And your time's up. Put the card down. I got it correct. Sammy Sosa. Correct answer. Roger Maris' home run record stood from 1961 until 1998 when 2 players, Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, were able to topple it. McGwire was the first to hit 62 home runs and then hit a slump, allowing Sosa to briefly take the lead. McGwire then regained his stride, finishing the season with 70 homers to Sosa's 66. Years later, McGwire admitted to using steroids, and while Sosa maintains that he did not, neither were voted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Gosh darn, really, dude? All right, next question. During a ubiquitous Got Milk ad, a mouthful of peanut butter left a history buff unable to say whose name. Choices we got: Aaron Burr, John Quincy Adams, Ferdinand Magellan, and John Wilkes Booth. 10 seconds starts now. I'm going to say that. Wow. Not what I thought. Alright, 10 seconds is up. I got it wrong. I chose John Quincy Adams. I don't know. That just seemed like the harder one. Well, I was going to choose Ferdinand, maybe, because I feel like a mouthful of peanut butter would be kind of hard to say that. But it was actually Aaron Burr. I feel like I could say that anyway. I could say that with my mouth closed. So yeah, it was Aaron Burr. If you got that correct, congratulations. In the commercial, which debuted in October 1993, a lack of milk leaves a history buff unable to answer who shot Alexander Hamilton in the famous duel and causes him to lose out on $10,000. The ad was directed by a fresh out of school Michael Bay, who went on to make such movies as Bad Boys, Armageddon, and Transformers. Yep, it was Aaron Burr. Gosh darn. Alright, next question. We got O.J. Simpson rode in what vehicle during his infamous low-speed chase? Answers are Ford Bronco, a Lincoln Navigator, Chrysler PT Cruiser, or a Pontiac Aztek. 10 seconds on the board. I think I know it. Oh! 10 seconds are up. I got it wrong, dude. I chose Lincoln Navigator. I thought that's what it was, but it was actually Ford Bronco. That was my second I was going to do. Simpson and former teammate Al Cowlings led police on a 60 miles per hour chase in a white Ford Bronco seen live by 95 million people across the U.S. Although sales increased after the chase, Ford discontinued the Bronco for unrelated reasons 2 years later. I should have chose that, I think. God damn. Oh, I'm just handing over the victory, man. I'm just handing it out. Okay, next question. Amazon.com launched in 1994. originally selling only what product? Sorry, what choices are gardening tools, books, bottled water, or pet supplies? 10 seconds starts now. Your 10 seconds are up. Hope you chose correctly. Because I did. I chose books. That just seemed like the only viable one, to be honest. Founder Jeff Bezos chose books as Amazon's initial merchandise because he felt it would be best emphasize the advantages of an online store. A brick and mortar bookseller could not offer millions of titles in one place like Amazon could. The online retailer expanded to products beyond books in 1998 and first turned a profit in 2001. So they were actually losing money until 2001, which, whew, many thought that was crazy, but look at it now. Alright, next question. Which Hall of Fame athlete retired from his primary sport in 1993 to play minor league baseball? And our choices are Andre Agassi, Michael Jordan, Jerry Rice, and Wayne Gretzky. 10 seconds starts now. Alright. Hope you chose correctly, because I did. I chose Michael Jordan. I actually knew this one. Michael Jordan stepped away from basketball during his prime age at 31 to embark on a new challenge. He signed with the Birmingham Barons, an affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. When Major League Baseball players went on strike in 1994, Jordan returned to basketball rather than cross that picket line. Yeah, that still blows my mind, honestly. So, if you got Michael Jordan, you're correct. Next question. The first major international crisis of the post-Cold War era, the Persian Gulf War, started in August 1990 when Iraq invaded which country? We got Lebanon, Iran, Jordan, or Kuwait. I'm bad with this stuff, man. I'm gonna choose there. Alright, 10 seconds are up. I got it incorrect. I said Iran. I thought maybe that was the case, but it was actually Kuwait. I'm really bad at war stuff. So, it was a freebie. If you chose Kuwait, you correct. A U.S.-led coalition began using force to expel Iraq from Kuwait in January 1991. By the end of February, Iraq agreed to accept all UN resolutions regarding the conflict, including divesting itself of weapons of mass destruction. God, I can't read today. The question of whether these WMDs existed would factor heavily in the lead up to the Iraq War of 2003 through 2011. Next question. Let's get out of that. The epicenter of 90's grunge music. What city was home to Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Soundgarden? Oh, God. I don't know if I know. Choices are Portland, Oregon, New York, New York, Seattle, Washington, and Athens, Georgia. 10 seconds start now. Jesus. Yes, sir. 10 seconds are up. I got it correct. It was Seattle, Washington. I was honestly torn between Washington and New York, but then I just thought in my head, I was like, no way these guys are from New York. So I went with Seattle, Washington. When Nirvana's Nevermind displaced Michael Jackson's Dangerous at the top of the Billboard charts in 1992, the recording industry became infatuated with all things Seattle. According to One Music publication's estimate, bands in the American Northwest were being signed to record deals at a rate of one a week. Insane. A lot of music at that time. Let's hit the next question. In 1996, what computer made headlines by defeating chess world champion Gary Kasparov? Oh, God, I don't know if I know. Answers are HAL 9000, Watson, ChatGPT, or Deep Blue. 10 seconds on the board. Damn. Yeah, I don't know this one. 10 seconds are up. If you chose Deep Blue, you are correct, but sadly I am correct. I chose HAL 9000. I didn't know what the hell that was. But for background, 1996, Deep Blue beat Kasparov once, but ended up losing the overall match. During a rematch the following year, Deep Blue won twice and tied 3 times, winning the match. Various artificial intelligence has gone on to defeat professional poker players as well as champions of the board game Go. That's wild that they're beating freaking in professional poker. That's weird, bro. They're counting cards or something. But anyway, next question. If you chose Deep Blue, you're correct. Next question. On which of these 90s sitcoms would you frequently hear someone ask, "Got any cheese?" Answers are Seinfeld, Full House, Family Matters, or Home Improvement. 10 seconds start now. I got it incorrect, man. I chose Full House. I wasn't sure. The correct answer was Family Matters. I never really got into that show deep, but I swear to God, I can just picture somebody saying that on Full House for some reason. But it was Family Matters, and they're also the home of the Did I Do That? Did I do that? That's what I knew from Family Matters. What the hell? Anywho, next question. That one's self-explanatory. I should have got it. If I would have watched the show, maybe I would have got it. I don't know. Next question. The highest grossing film of the 90s. What movie was number 1 at box office for 15 weeks in 1997 to 1998? We got Titanic, Jurassic Park, Forrest Gump, and Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. 10 seconds starting now. Good lord, this is nuts, dude. These are all freaking nuts movies. I'm gonna go with this. For crying out loud. I got it wrong, dude. I picked Jurassic Park, bro. I don't know why. The correct answer was Titanic, for Christ's sake. I should have known that. I want to beat myself up right now. For a not too brief time during the late 90s, Titanic was the king of the world, ranking in a then record 1.8 billion worldwide. A critical and commercial success it is. Titanic is one of the handful of number 1 box office draws to win the Best Picture Oscar. I fucking knew that, dude. And I picked Jurassic Park. I don't know why. I thought it did well. Christ. If you picked Titanic, congratulations. I hate you. Fill in the blank. This is the next question. Fill in the blank of this Bill Clinton impeachment testimony. Quote, "It depends on what the meaning of the word blank is." So we got options of lie, impeach, sex, and is. 10 seconds start now. Impeachment testimony. Alright, so I got this wrong, for Christ's sake. I feel like I've heard this though, definitely. So it depends on what the meaning of the word is. The correct answer was is, for Christ's sake. I chose impeach. I wasn't even sure, to be honest. But even many of Clinton's supporters considered his impeachment testimony evasive. The U.S. House of Representatives approved 2 articles of impeachment for perjury and obstruction of justice regarding his sexual relationship with the White House intern. We all know about it. The Senate acquitted him of the charges. I wasn't sure. It was depending on what meaning of the word is. Who the hell says that? That's the correct answer, though. So, congratulations if you got it. Bastard. Next question. Nickname for his ability to keep criminal charges from sticking. What Teflon Don... Wait. Let me redo it. Nickname for his ability to keep criminal charges from sticking. What Teflon Don was finally convicted in 1992? I don't know what the fuck that means. Answers are Whitey Bulger, Lucky Luciano, Henry Hill, or John Gotti. 10 seconds start now. I'm gonna choose this. Just because that's the only thing I know. I got it wrong. I chose Lucky Luciano for some fucking reason. It was actually John Gotti. John Gotti was eventually convicted on 13 charges, including murder and racketeering, thanks to the testimony of underboss Salvatore Sammy the Bull Gravano. In 2002, Gotti died in prison, and in 2020, Gravano started a mafia podcast. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, that's correct. I thought it was Lucky Lucy. God damn it. I suck at this. Alright, next and last question of the game. Debuting in 1991, what video game character's red shoes were inspired by Michael Jackson's Bad album cover? We got Mario, Crash Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Pikachu. Now, I don't know if Mario's shoes are actually red. I'm going to choose this. Alright, so I got it wrong. I wasn't sure if Mario's shoes were actually red. I was going to choose that for a second, but I was like, I don't think they're red. So I chose Crash Bandicoot shoes, and I don't even know what the fuck color those are. But the correct answer is Sonic the Hedgehog. So if you got that, congratulations to you. Sonic creator Nato Oshima said the red on white contrast on Jackson's bestseller influenced the Hedgehog's footwear. Oh, Jesus Christ. I must have misread this question because I thought it was saying what video game character inspired Michael Jackson's album cover. I thought Michael Jackson got inspired by it. But nah, Sonic was inspired by Michael Jackson's Bad for the footwear. That's pretty neat, honestly. So let's see the damn results, bro. I did terrible, dude. I got 7 out of 20. So if you got higher than a 7, congratulations to you. You freaking won, asshole. So, yep. That's gonna about do it. That's the game. You probably fucking won, honestly. So congratulations to you. And I'm out of here.